Good evening. It's 20 to 6 and I'm away early. Joy of joys. It's my last night on TPN swaddling coat for the foreseeable future anyway. Next week off, and it is hard to get time off. But I've been given time off on kind of compassionate grounds. As I mentioned before, I do have something going on outside work. So, and then after that, I'm back at the other client at Cramlington for 4 weeks. I assume on Rochdale, but they might be getting me to learn the Leicester run, especially since they're going to know that I've been on swaddling coat, which is pretty close to pallets at Leicester, not far away, roughly the same travelling time anyway. So they might put me on Leicester, or at least get me some experience of it. But I'm not bothered if they give me Rochdale for 4 weeks. I can live with that. It's nice and easy. And joy of joys, the A1 is flowing freely, which is highly unusual around this time on a Friday night. It's usually absolutely chocker. Right, the current plan is, a few people have seemed interested in what goes on down the pallet hub, so I'll try and get some better footage of it. But we'll see how that goes. I might get told, is that a bloody camera? Turn it off. I mentioned it's flowing freely, and look at this. It starts to slow down. Right. So it's been a pretty good week so far. They've been quick down there. There has been some messing around because the loading bay beside the one that we use 24, 25's got a knackered shutter door on it. So we have been getting asked at last minute, oh, don't put it there, put it there, don't put it there, put it there. Oh, we've changed his mind, can you put it there? Which I don't mind doing. But when it's at a chaotic time, when everybody's piling in, you've got empty trailers piling out, wanting to get on loading bays, you know, it's a bit of a mess on. So nobody's giving each other room and all this sort of thing. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm hoping for a flyer tonight. If last week the diversion, which cost me what people say 15 minutes, it's closer to 20. What was he blowing his horn at? So if the A42 diversion's not on, that'll be alright. This bit of the A1 northbound for the last few weeks has been shut. From Washington Services up there all the way down to Team Valley. So you're going all through Lamesley down there, through residential areas and all that. That costs you time. This is a hold up, people coming off for Washington. But this is open tonight. That has been all week. So if the A42's open, save me 20 minutes. If this is open, save me 10 to 15 minutes. So what is normally 3 hours 45, 3 hours 50 with all these roadworks and diversions, I would say, what, 3 hours 15 topside. That's if no one gets stuck in front of you in roadworks. If you can stick to the speed limit in the 30-mile section on the M1, well, you're going to do it in 3 hours 15. So we'll see. Right, I'm going to crack on. My first port of call is Coneygarth truck stop for some fuel, and then hopefully we're going to beat the extra roadworks on the M1, where it goes down to one lane around Woodhall Services, one lane around Tipshell. That's usually about 9 o'clock, so we should be well past that. Allegedly. That's if the roadworks at Darrington play ball, because there has been delays there this week. So we'll see how that goes. Right, that's the plan. Get down, get done, quick as possible, get home. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, we're fueled up by 7:15, and what a cool Scania that is, eh? Agriculture truck, carrying a lot of hay. Very nice. Oh, there's Mark. So I'm guessing I'll put 10 minutes on him now, and maybe a bit more, because this truck is quicker than his. Not by much, but it's quicker. Right. Up to now it's saying 9:20. I'm hoping we can get there a little bit quicker than that, because if I can get down that tunnel by maybe 9:20, I'm absolutely laughing. Let this guy go, because he's on a hill. And then pallets are heavier than they look. I speak from experience. Right, let's crack on and see what time we can get down there. Well, we are certainly ahead of ourselves tonight. We made it to junction 43 at Leeds in 1 hour and 40. Normally on a quick night it's 1 hour and 45. Made Ferrybridge Power Station 1 hour 46. Now we're just past Ferrybridge, coming to Darrington, where the roadworks start. Junction 41A1. This is where all the advantage can get undone very quickly. Seeing with brake lights coming on here, there could be a tailback, which is certainly looking like it. So that's the advantage as good as gone. It is what it is. Not a lot we can do about it. So it was kind of expected. So I'm guessing this will cost me, what, 10 to 15 minutes. So it is what it is. I was expecting to be there for 9:20. It's going to be well after 9:30 now. So, hey, you never know. We could catch up, but I'm not pinning no hopes on it. Right, let's get through this, and we'll see what's what afterwards. Well, that wasn't actually too bad a queue. Wonders never cease. It's put, what, 4 minutes on me. Now, for anyone who says I'm on about queue jumpers, I wasn't jumping the queue because I was matching pace with the people in lane 1. So there you go. Because I know there's somebody who's going to say something, I'll think it. But as long as I'm not flying past everybody at a rapid rate of knots, fair play. And I do filter in early, so Anyway, we're past the tailback. It must have just started. But when I looked in my mirrors just when I got to the cones, it was starting to really pile up behind me, so that's going to affect Mark more than it affects me. But then Mark's not booked in till 11 o'clock. I mean, if I get there for 9:30, he's going to rock in for 9:45. So there you go. I'm not booked in till 10:30, but they want me in as quick as possible because I've got all the urgent stuff on. You know, the guaranteed Saturday deliveries, the AM deliveries. You know, this stuff has got to go on the other trucks. The earlier that I am, the better it is for them. 10 o'clock is like the latest case scenario. So, well, 10:30, sorry. So, the quicker the other trucks get away, the better it is for all concerned. So, that's me doing my bit. The run back, no urgency whatsoever. I mean, the depot's closed. I let myself in. If Kev's on his way back, I'll sit and wait 10 minutes for him. If not, then I'll lock it up. So, it is what it is. The only urgency I've got on the way back tonight is I'm on holiday next week. So, that and the fact I've got ice cold beer in the fridge and 2 ribeye steaks to have with freshly made garlic mushrooms and red onion. So that's my treat when I get home. Oh, here we go, it's stopping again. But during the week, don't really have time to mess on with fancy cooking and all that. Like, it's my day off. I probably won't go to bed till, what, mid-afternoon. Have a couple of hours, get up again, and then just chill out Saturday night. Then Sunday, I'm back in day shift routine. So that's that. Right, it's moving again. It always is slow through this. Nobody seems to keep to a steady speed. Well, the trucks do, but I don't know, for some reason cars seem to be stop start. You know, you just get used to it. I mean, coming back, I should hit this, what, any time between midnight and 1:30. And coming northbound this way, you're just straight through. Last night, I say it's a 40 limit. Last night there was a truck, not in front of me, in front of the one in front, if you know what I mean, holding us both up, because all this way it was like 20 to 25 mile an hour, like he was tiptoeing, because he was like, I don't know, or maybe he was just playing silly bastards and holding us up, which is not what you want when you want to get your shift finished. Right, let's crack on. Here's where we fly. The quicker we get to the M18, the better. Well, we're just coming off the A42 onto the 511 head up into Swaddling Coat. We should be there for about 9:30. There's a lot of weight on here tonight. When I started hitting the big climbs on the M1, it was like pulling teeth. I mean, really slow. But these MANs are generally quick until you get over like a certain weight. I'd say if you weigh more than 30 in total, they do start to slow down quite dramatically. But it is what it is. I mean, I reckon this must be 40 tonne tonight to be this slow. I mean, it's alright on flat, but as soon as you get to any kind of incline, it's struggling. I'll just roll up to this one because these lights change pretty quick. And with this being so sluggish, I want to keep a little bit of momentum going. There you go, it's amber, red, go. Straight on the kick down. We have got some slow sections on here, so if anybody's behind me, I'm going to be public enemy number 1. Oh dear, outside, never mind. Once we get into Swaddling Court itself, it's no great shakes. Well, it's Friday night. On these here roads, everybody's going to be impatient. Yeah, and watch this roundabout, because when they come to retail parks, a lot of them don't know what indicators are. As you can see, this truck isn't fitted with a crystal ball. I tried looking into that, see if that did anything, but no good. But yeah, that's what I drink when I'm on the road. Aldi strawberry water. 4 bottles for next to nothing. I bring 3 bottles a night, usually drink 2. Always have a third just in case. But I got told, somebody on a YouTube channel actually, that said keeping your hydration levels up boosts your concentration, helps you focus better. I didn't believe this, but when I was doing my driver training, I was sharing the truck with another lad, and he'd do an hour, I'd do an hour, and I was gutsing loads of water when I was sat in 3rd seat. And over the week, I found my attention span getting better and better. I mean, look at this, 22 mile an hour, and it's not even steep. It's a joke, innit? So yeah, and I do find that drinking a lot of water, especially on night shift, does help. I'm reluctant to have too much caffeine because obviously that stays in your system for 6 hours, but say if I'm finishing, say 4 o'clock, I'll not have a coffee after midnight. If I have one at about 3 o'clock, if I'm getting tired, by the time I go to bed it's still in my system, innit? So I'm going to struggle getting to sleep. So I try to be wary of that. And also caffeine tablets, avoid like the plague. I'm telling you, more than one has popped them like sweeties, and then you can overdose on caffeine. You really don't want to do that, because you'll still be knackered, but you'll be all over the place. You really will. Anybody who's done it will tell you, don't do it. So you can have caffeine, stop, get yourself a coffee. Right, we're going to crack on. Next stop should be the hub itself. Hopefully we'll get through Swaddling Court with no boy racers, no idiots in dark clothing on electric scooters. I had that one the other night. Some people have just got no idea, have they? Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, we're here. TPN Swaddling Court. Right, let's get checked in. Get this QR code scanned. This is pretty quiet actually, very quiet. Yeah, we scan that and then we get given one that relates to our truck to display in the window. How come it's going so slow? We're usually straight through. I'll try to listen to what he's saying, but I can't hear him. YDL leaving already. Won't take him long to get home. Evening!
Hey, mate. Hey, baby.
Thanks very much, mate. Those are the ones to display in my window. Right, let's go find somewhere to get these curtains open. I'll not be there. What's he doing here? Transvaal. I must be a new driver. I was going to get told to move anyway. I don't want to go blatting past him because you know, they're very keen on safety here. Les had a very minor incident in here overnight. Just nudged another truck in dark, because some of these bays when it's dark you can't see what you're doing. So he'd sorted it all out with other driver, and one of these guys come over. Oh, you must fill out a site incident form and all this, you know. That was worse than actually sorting the insurance thing out. Who's this? That's Danny, I think. What's he stopping me for? Oh, he's stopping me for that shunter. As you can see, it gets a little bit busy. It gets worse later on. If you've got your curtains back, you're going down Shunter's Lane. Let's go find a bay. Don't want to be on these here because I'll get blocked in by queue. Mark's not here anyway. I don't know where he is because he's not behind me. Now this is very, very quiet. Right, I'll go up to bay 24 and I'll see if my trailer's still on there. If not, it'll be one of these down here. Only 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, that's my trailer. TET 59, it looks almost loaded. Fucking hazards on. Right, let's get parked on a bay, get these curtains back. Right, curtains are done. Oh, there's Mark. Right, let's go see how long it takes us to get down this tunnel. There's Stuart Nickel Transport. Those of you who spend any time on the road will recognise their trucks, always customised. And he's just going to beat me in now, bastard. Right, see how long it takes to get called in. There's Mark. Not done his clicks yet. Manic controlling the traffic. Just wave me straight in. Fucking weight on this is ridiculous. Watch how close you get to these pillars here. The top of that one's been taken off. See who's controlling the traffic in the tunnel? Might be the Brummie lad. Well, I say Brummie, he's got an accent. Might be more local than all else. See who it is. See, we go straight down the Shunters lane. All these lads, they pull the curtains back in here. You've got the time it takes to move 3 trucks. Sounds a lot, but when it's moving quick, you have to be quick. Right. Somebody's just going out of Alpha 1. You've got Alpha that side, Bravo that side. You've got 11 bays each side. I'll turn it off while I'm talking to him. Because he usually have a bit of banter, like, you know, he's a good lad. Better than what you get at a lot of places. A lot of places are right miserable buggers, like, you know. I don't know if I'll be able to get a quick peek at whether my trailer's been pulled out yet. Because obviously you've got to have your wits about you when you're driving down here. Yes, I am using my vape in the truck because I'm getting as much of it as I can. What's he on about? Oh, he's doing some sort of puppet walk when he did that. I don't know. With his accent, maybe I ought to nickname him Ozzy. Right, I'll turn this off and I'll switch it back on when we get going, because it looks like we're going to be sat here a couple of minutes. It's just said Bravo 10, so we're going up the top end. No point rushing, because the one on Bravo 10 won't be quite finishing tips yet. He might have a couple of pallets still on, but that's how quick they want you to go. His hazards will come on just as I get there, if he's timed it right. See, the forklift driver radios through to him and tells him which bay's coming next. Well, he wasn't looking behind him. Bravo 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10-3. 7, 8, 9, 10 is 3. But then again, you can't go racing up in here anyway. Kev told me I've got 61 on here. So, all being well, if it takes them half an hour, that's my brakes over with. I can't sit in the driver's seat, I've got to sit on the bunk or the passenger seat. Health and safety. Yes, 10 is free. What is that on the floor? If it doesn't get moved, it gets run over. You know what I mean? He needs to go. And not so bad when the bay in front of you is free, because you can go as far as you want when you're lining it up. Unless, of course, this shunter is going to try and go on bay 11. Nice and steady, because I've got an extra blind spot with that net hanging down. Don't have to get all the way in the box. That'll do. Hazards off, lights off, engine off, tacho on brake. Right, that's me half an hour. And then we're going straight out of that door and go get a stand trailer and then going home. We're tipped. That took 14 minutes, so I've not a chance to get me braking. So I'm going to have to get my trailer and hide somewhere in here for half an hour. So give me a chance to go get a coffee or something, I suppose. Hopefully my trailer will be off bay 24. 14 minutes. That is probably the fastest I've done. Normally it's over half an hour. Sometimes it's been 45, 50 minutes, like, you know. But I had 4 forklifts on me, so as you saw, there was empty bays at the top end, so they've got an overlap with forklifts. It's going to be quick. So, right, let's see what's what down here. Believe it or not, this is very, very quiet. Normally the queue is well back up here now. It's only 10:30 though. I say only. Right. Let's have a look. Don't look like my trailer's been done. No, it hasn't. So, what we're going to do is go in here. And then I'm going to get under that trailer. Right, switch this off so I can concentrate. Right, the trailer is on. Well, the loaded one. Told the forklift driver where he can find the empty. Now find somewhere to go clip this fucking thing up. We're starting to get to that witching hour where nobody will give each other an inch. There's Les over there. Stuffing his face. Where's he going? I mean, you can't see nothing in there. Right, I'm not going to have enough space to get behind him because I'll be blocking that trailer. Let's see if I can go around the back. Where's he going? Everybody's in a rush. Is he leaving or is he on a break? He's not going anywhere, is it? He's clipped up. Joy of joys. This is what it's like when it gets busy. I'll get in behind that one there. As long as I'm not blocking the tunnel, I don't give a monkey. This will do for me. There's another Hicks. Just parked outside of one. Right, let's get these curtains done. I'm not in no rush. We'll be leaving here about probably 11:20. Bloody error messages everywhere. They're going up defect sheet later. Right, let's go get this shit sorted. Right, curtains are done. I've had half-hour break. Don't need to do anything else now except drive home. Now, unfortunately, I did notice they were starting to close the A42 on the way in. So we're going to have to go around back at East Midlands Airport. Past the freight terminal and all of that. So it's what it is. Sat nav saying 2:40, as in 2:40 AM that we get back. But this diversion, I'd say it's going to be closer to 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock with a good run, which ain't bad. I mean, it means a 10-hour shift. And when you're considering you come in, oh, where's he going? Not the same one who was, I think it is, you know. The thing is, once you stop in here, being nice to somebody, people start whizzing all over the place around you. And then you want to get going again, and because everybody's in such a rush. 1 minute of their life is more important than being polite and causing everybody a major headache. Just the way it is. See it in all walks of life. Right, you shut gatehouse 1 off. We're going out gatehouse 2. So it could be at least, what, 5-6 weeks before I come back here. That's assuming Andy's still on the sick. He might be, might not be. We'll find out. There you go, mate. Thanks very much. But then, even if Andy comes back, you know, other people are going to need holidays, other people go sick. You know, there's always somebody off. Turn that off. That off. One more. Right, we're all good to go. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if that's going to be more enlightening to you about what goes on in pallet hubs than my last ones, and what a night run's really like. Maybe you'll just say it's been like a repeat of the other ones. But hey, I just thought I'd give it a go. The things about what time I was getting here on way down and everything, that's more like a bit of fun just to keep me amused. So that is what it is. Right, I'm gonna crack on. Maybe this will be the end, maybe it won't. We'll see. Well, here we are on the A453, coming up to East Midlands Airport on the diversion. And this car behind me, just as we was coming to junction 14, A42, where it takes you off onto 453, it goes down to 1 lane, right, from 2. Well, this idiot, after the 200-yard marker, is absolutely ripping down lane 2. Goes straight past me with like inches to spare with cones. And then it's like, oh yeah, here we go, straight up the slip road. But what he turned into wasn't the slip road. It was the fucking lay-by with 2 trucks in it. Well, I just goes pootling past him at 50 mile an hour, like, you know, and he sat there. He couldn't get through this lay-by quick enough to stay in front of me. So now he's stuck behind me, and I've got a lot of weight on this again. So when it's going up and down hills and stuff here, oh, he's going to be raging. And I am not going to be Mr. Nice Guy for some like idiot boy racer. That's the cargo terminal for East Midlands Airport. It might have just been out of tail fin of one of the planes. DHL one. There's a big DHL depot in there, UPS. I think there's a couple of others as well. So you have to be a bit mindful here, because busy periods you do get a lot of lorries coming down here. So if this idiot decides he wants to try something stupid and think he's going to get past me before the A6, he's got another thing coming. But that's what you get for being a cocky little bastard. You know, thought he knew it all, but he doesn't know the difference between a lay-by and a slip road. Obviously, got his licence through the McDonald's Happy Meal. Oh, I love it when I see shit like that. I really do. This is the joys of night shift. You will always find some numpty at some point during your shift. Always. You can guarantee it. You know, just when you think you know what stupid is, these people go and re-educate you. Right, I'm going to crack on. When I get to the M1 in about 10 minutes, then it'll be 3 hours home. So it will be 3 o'clock. I'm not bothered. You know what I mean? 3 o'clock's an early finish for me. It's still 10 hours. I get my money, plus I get an early finish, so I'm not knocking it. Right, catch you in a bit. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, and the sight of a myriad of traffic cones tells you, yes, we're home. I should be back in the yard about just after 3:10. So it would have been quicker, but like I say, I had the diversion on the 42, and on the steep hills, on the M1 and the A1 in South Yorkshire, well, this thing's been struggling with a fair bit of weight on. I have got a lot of oil drums on the back, some machine parts, God knows what else. I think I've got some pallets. Yeah, I've got some pallets of pop as well. So out like that, you know how it is. So, but all in all, it's been a good night. You know, I would have been away quick, 15 minutes quicker, if I'd have got my braking tunnel. But I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. Now, some might ask why I switched my camera off when I was going to reverse into that bay. Well, the simple reason is, down there you've got that much stuff going on, trucks coming at you from every angle, people pulling out, you know, people won't slow down. I just don't need the extra distraction of a camera, so, you know, that's the only reason why. If it had been somewhere quiet, well, yeah, I'd have left it running. But down there, it don't take much for you to clip something. I mean, accidents happen there every night. Because them bays are tight as well. So it's just not wanting to take the risk. I mean, the boss here, I mean, he's not bothered as long as you put your hands up to stuff, you know, and it's a genuine mistake. It'll be alright with you. I just don't need the hassle of it. So, plus which the agency finds out as well, and then I get questions off them. so I just don't need it. Anyway, we're finally back at Team Valley. As you can see from all these lights, it's the A1 southbound that's shut at the moment. We're on the northbound stretch. So the supervisor, Kev, he's coming southbound. He'll have 2 junctions to go on a diversion. It'll be a slight diversion in the Gateshead, but he'll be alright. He's coming in the other end of Team Valley. Now, even at this time of night, you've got to be very careful this coalhouse roundabout. You never know. Especially when the southbound's shut, because the diversion comes through Team Valley. So you could have anybody flying down there. Could get very, very busy. You know, could be empty, then all of a sudden you get like a group of trucks coming down, whatever. So it's just one of them things with night shift. You can have the road to yourself, or you think you do, and then all of a sudden something appears. So it's very easy to get complacent and relax too much, which you don't want to be doing. Right, I want to thank you all once again for watching. Thanks to subscribers old and new. Like I say, I've got a week off, and I've got 4 weeks on Rochdale. I don't know if I'll film out on Rochdale. It depends on what's going on with roads and stuff like that. I mean, Rochdale, it's only a minor hub, so you're not going to see no of what goes on in there. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, the last time I was going there, it was absolute chaos on the roads, so might be worth doing. Right, I love you and leave you. Have a good weekend. I certainly will. Mine's starting at about 4:30 this morning, with a few ice cold ones in the fridge, a couple of ribeye steaks with garlic mushrooms. I've had some long shifts this last few weeks, so I am going to enjoy the break. Right, thanks again for watching. Have a good one, folks. See you later.